All right, we are live. A little bit late today, but in my defense, someone decided to stay up too late playing Night Rain last night, so it's really... Who can say whose fault it is? We may never know. All right, let's go ahead and just do some gold stake runs. You know what is better than some money? More money. All right, let's go for the diamonds here. It worked out. We just need a 9. Is that worth chasing? Probably not. Hey, congrats, Goliath. That's quite an accomplishment. Riff raff? I think we can just buy out a lot of the shop since we're going to have a lot of money. Perfect. K-Frey, thank you for the super chat. You're indeed back with more gold stake Velatro, allegedly. King me? Wrong game, unfortunately. Probably just selling the Lusty now since we actually got some pretty good rolls off of the Riff Raff off rip. Big Z, thank you for the 5 months. There's a decent chance we could just go for hearts since we just saw the boss. Jesus, Cinema. Somehow you... the emote combinations you pull out are just top tier every time. Let's do something like this, maybe? Sell you. Or Nana? Probably not. I think we'd maybe be better off just trying to farm it off of the Riff Raff. Could jack into queens. But that's only one, so let's just rip this. Maybe should have held off a little bit. Yeah. Well, we'll just get one thing off of the Riff Raff then, because rebate's too good to pass up on. Holy. Now we can kill the abstract. I'm afraid we might just accidentally win somehow. And this would be how, I suppose. Faithwalker, thank you for the prime. Yeah, the abstract when we don't hit face cards does do a fair amount. Could also just kill the Riff Raff for the Cartomancer. Make another queen even though it's not a heart. Really? Could start trying to go 4 of a kind, maybe. Lucas, thank you for the super chat. Batro, big if true. Alright, goodbye, Riff Raff. You've served us very well. The hook! I hate that guy. No 9s. I do have an extra discard, and I do have the boss blind that can snipe a 9. But 9s simply do not exist in this deck. But 5 kinds do. Hand size and Hanged Man help with the 5-of-a-kind game plan. I don't think we want this then. Let's block it for the pack. Probably should have opened the voucher first, but... Let's go here. We're killing 6s, so let's grab this. I think I'll just take this, just so that we have a better chance of hitting the 6 here. Sun? Alright. Another 6. Thought I killed all the 8s. What are they doing here? Let's go ahead and play this, see if we can find one more 6. Because I do have 2 more in my deck. Beautiful. I was going to say, I also wouldn't mind finding more queens. So we can do one of these. Hey, congrats, Bing. Looking for red seals and polychromes. A king looks pretty nice, but so does this queen, so... I've played way too many full houses. Now we're looking for those 8s that I've been destroying. That's not one that's likely to hit, unfortunately. That's a lot of Queen of Hearts, though. Money? No money. Red seal? Ooh, it's maybe a little bit too costly of an immolate. Let's get some more magician out here too. Aces. The riff raff is back. My god. We've done it again. This Cartomancer has been very generous. I'm gonna chase one more queen, especially the gold seal queen. Wouldn't photograph be better than smiley face? Okay. One Joker was offered to me, the other one wasn't. So what am I meant to do with that information? Here's the money. Wouldn't Tribulate be better than photo? Yeah, exactly. Where does... Why stop there? Stone? Queens? We'll see. Maybe get rid of one here. Look for the other. Or look for a few more, maybe. Because we still do want to make our hand. I promise this will be worth it. It was not worth it. Do this in case of an emergency situation. Northern Donut, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Just take another random queen, I suppose, so that we can more freely discard them. It's not even that random when it's the exact right suit. I want this to break but not win. Got at least half of it there, I suppose. Three queens left. I guess I just don't have that many queens. Four of a kind probably gets us there, though. Really probably want to get rid of this fella. We've seen, I feel like 3 now Queen of Hearts just in the packs. Not a whole lot of Eris, though. Oh, hello.
Well met.
June. Thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate that. What is this draw? This might be an expensive round. Holy! Maybe I should have taken the Juggler. I can't unlock Flush House with Flush 5 and 5 of a kind, unfortunately. Yeah. Not super expensive. Probably could have gotten away with 4 of a kind, but I like making the number go up, and it's only $1. Trading card could have been something. We're on queens again. I wish my idol would choose like this mail-in rebate is when I really have this poor of deck fixing. The eye shouldn't be a problem. Speaking of not a problem. Whenever I unlock 5 of a kind, I end up regretting it because an ante or 2 later I have flush 5 online or close enough that I can get by without 4 of a kind. Yeah, I wasn't super confident in this build being able to get there, but it certainly did. So I was going to just kind of be content with the... That's fine. 5 of a kind play. But that'll show me. I could get the flush house, but again, I don't want another hand in the mix. There we go. Like, honestly, I just got gifted a lot of sun cards out of nowhere, is what it came down to, that I wasn't necessarily anticipating. And a lot of queens in these standard packs. Fours. When did you get the photo? Shortly after that chatter alerted me that it would be much better if I had the photo. I'm glad they thought of that, because I never had. Do I have any more fours? I have one more. Worst case scenario, we get to maybe get a little bit better value off of the Magician here, because we have those, yeah. There, oh, we hit too, cool. But we have the holographic cards and this gold seal that I want to make lucky. Did you get rid of Smiley for 6 cents? I get rid of Smiley for a lot of things. I think I got the $23 there. If it weren't rental, it would be an immediate snag. I think we probably just grab it, though. Which means I'm cycling through this. Now, do I keep this over the Cartomancer with the rebate? I think we see enough of our deck right now that's probably not necessary. I think we can do better than, and my god, where are my queens and nines? There's a 9. I think we could do better than a level in, oh, hello. A level in flush 5 with the pool. We probably want a death or something similar. One more 9. I didn't hit. Scaling is kind of bad, but... Oh my god! I was too greedy there. Holy. We're scoring quite a bit more than that until that very point. That's fine, it's a warm-up run. Should have taken that level in Flush 5, yeah. I wish I had said that. That's a really insightful thing to add to this conversation that nobody has said before. Genius. Someone's mad they lost? No, I'm mad because people are like you are really just typing the dumbest possible things in chat. Break. Square Man. It's a good joker. Fill that. Just keep calm and play Balacha. You realize, like, you're contributing to the problem when you say things like that, right? You are part of the problem. Buy, sell. We go from 8. I don't think we're skipping. But I want to have the opportunity to take a Wraith. That's not good. Kind of in a bad spot with the timing of that banana break. I need to find some real malts. That's real malts. Is it enough? Yeah, we have 5 hands. I think we just sell this for the interest now. This should be enough. It's a pretty good anti-3 setup, though. The green bow came a little bit short. I can't take that, unfortunately. Let's just get our money right. But we have, like, good jokers. We just... And we have the potential to get Cavendish. Get Snazzy Pants and be a SpongeBob build? Yeah, we don't need that, though. We've got the Grimbow is a little bit easier to work with. Boss blind might be a problem. Not you. The pants would be funny. Yeah, I've had a lot of I've had a lot of pants runs recently. Like, I had a day where nothing but 2-pair builds were happening, so I'd rather get a little bit more variety than that. Okay. Let's do a little more ramping. Just because we finally are getting our money in a pretty clean spot. We did have our money, right? Let's just make some more clubs for the sand double. Alright. Show me the Cavendish. If we want that voucher, which we do, we kind of have to save up funds for the boss blind. So as not to, like, retank our Econ. Oops. Rough draw. Might have to discard here. I think we just have to eat the money loss. Jesus. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that voucher. I definitely shouldn't have. Not hitting the clubs early enough is kind of punishing. You don't need that. We'll probably take the voucher here. Not immediately. Only negative $2 of interest, right? Are you counting the $16 I lost in the round? That's because that's a lot of money. That'll help me find the Cavendish a little bit easier. Wouldn't that have happened no matter what? No. No, the whole point was that I could have cleared the blind faster if I didn't... You know what? You're right. Now he's really chipped up. Roll it. We take this. Probably just hold money. Foil thing is quite annoying. Why? Chips are important for a good run, which is why Square Man is such a strong joker. Okay. Don't need to take this, but I'm going to, because what if it's immolate? Money's back. Let's see if we can go with 0 planet levels, because we certainly don't need them. Is there any joker you consider useless? Nope. Even the jokers I dislike, I acknowledge have uses. What about Seance? Seance is an extraordinarily good engine for generating spectral cards. We go through this every... Let's not do this game, chat. Somebody has asked me about every single joker and whether it's good at this point, and the answer is sometimes. One hand type, probably want it to be pairs. Luminary, thank you for the bits. Is this a possible setup for an Obelisk if we find one? If I play enough pairs. It's kind of sketchy with the lack of high card and the fact that we're on anti-6, but it could be. I'd rather this just be a gross or a Cavendish. I mean, it's probably too good not to take. And then we just cut this eventually. If only Roffle had some sort of list where jokers are ranked, maybe you could even categorize them into tiers. Yeah, but that would make you worse at the game to try and do that, usually. I would not recommend doing so. Because that strips all of the jokers of their context, which makes it kind of useless.
Well met.
Slow Grimbo, thank you for the 3 months. He came at a good time. Tier lists aren't actually useful in a game like Borderlands. Calling idle an S tier joker doesn't count for all the many, many times that it's a terrible pick. Yeah, that's a more detailed explanation for the idea that I've tried to articulate to chatters that request that I update the tier list.
Well met.
Rogue Potato, thank you for the prime. I mean, we might as well make some more lucky cards. I don't think we're going Obelisk here. Heckin' love Square Joker.
Well met.
Call me Kronk, thank you for the 3 months.
Well met.
And Zelda, thank you for the 5. No Cavendish. Any mods that have caught your eye recently? Not really. I probably will play some mods soonish. I just, honestly, I've been enjoying playing vanilla a lot recently, so. And a lot of times, when I look into a mod, it's like, I don't know. Some of them have grown to a point where they have, like, more features and complexity than... I'm not buying that. I would like from Balatro. We could take that. We can instead take this. I don't think I can take that. Especially going into this boss blind. Plus, it would defeat my 0 planet levels game plan. But, I mean, the real issue is, like, the Serpent is not a good boss for me right now. if we're trying to rely on playing, you know, several hands. It's fine with the ramen. It would be pretty bad without the ramen. So we'll just find the Cavendish, surely. Their process for suggesting games. I can imagine that can get obnoxious. Yes. Basically, the process is the more the more chatter suggests a game, the more I know that it'll be not a fun experience for me to play on stream, so I don't play that game. Unfortunately, the same applies to mods. Nope. I feel like a lot of you heard the words that I said and then just didn't, like, register the meaning behind them. Oh, it's back. You know, I've had some really unfortunate times with this Crimson Heart boss. So hopefully that doesn't happen, because we've got some, like, everything but the burglar when it comes to scoring is super important for us. So let's start making some molt cards maybe, so that we can get some molt that way when the Grimbo gets deleted. Okay. We did find the Cavendish finally. And let's do this. Honestly, that's probably better. It's pretty bad. Can you stop, man? Just hit the burglar. How many times has it gone and not hit the burglar? Nice. Finally. I did say I've been getting trolled by this boss a lot lately. Zero planet levels. Why would I need planets?
Well met.
How do you not get bored streaming Bellatra every day? How do you not get bored sending emails all day? Couldn't be me. God, Roffle too real. Look, I've lived that life. But, like, I don't know. Very few jobs people go... are things people do in their free time. Why, like, how could that be considered boring? I make spreadsheets all day. Okay. Yeah, but, like, what happens when somebody has a question about those spreadsheets that you're making? Gotta answer that email. Better get on a meeting. Can you imagine caring about the flint? Not me. Ecto would go kind of crazy. Thank you. We don't care about the cards in our deck, right? As long as we have enough to play. We could make our planets that we're not going... Wait a minute. Econ. Okay, you're dead now. Is there any method in deciding the tipping point to sell out a DNA? When you either need the score or don't need the cards anymore. But... like... DNA does different things in different builds, so... depends on what the DNA is doing. Or, rather, potentially not doing, which is the case a lot of times. See if we can find another Cavendish. Like, this is probably the correct line, but... actually, maybe it's not, because of how many hands we do have. Wait, maybe I did need it, actually. No, we're fine.
Well met.
Sup. Thank you for the sub. DNA is a joker that I would encourage new players to think a lot more about before taking than they normally do. It often sounds a lot better than it is when you consider the effects it has on your deck. Like, maybe coming from another chatter, people will start to believe it. But you're absolutely right. The words of the prophets are written on the subway walls. I've heard that before, yeah. Some nice lady sang it. I think her name was Getty. Kind of a weird name, but she has a nice voice, so what are you gonna do? Guy who thinks Getty Lee is a woman. I had a friend whose ex-girlfriend got in a fight with him because she thought Getty Lee was a woman. And she was very adamant about the fact that he was. Man. If you listen to Rush and assume that Geddy Lee is a woman, someone's gonna have to introduce you to Yes and really blow your mind. Whoa! Oh, that's pretty good at least. I have to actually pay attention to my hand now. Sir, a second bus, you can't make that joke today. No, I'll allow it. 2 buses? What is this, the opposite of every city in America? Look, every city in America has exactly 2 buses, no matter how big the city is. Uh-oh. I guess it doesn't matter if we play a pair. Why am I even playing pairs? With no discards? Well, we've already done it.
Well met.
Phantom... why can't I read? Phantom Stone, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Appreciate that. Actually, that's probably not true. Like, buses are... are pretty common in American cities. They're just, like, privatized. Metal Progressive, thank you for the super chat.
Well met.
Really blow their mind, make them listen to Goodbye Stranger by Supertramp, make it a prog rock trifecta. I could get into that. That just sounds like a great listening party at that point. Lethal Bacon, thank you for the prime. Alright, we're just playing high card now to make sure that the card sharp is online, but then we die, so it doesn't really matter. Our trains are so inefficient in America. You, like... I can't even make it from, like, LA to San Francisco, you know, the 2 major hubs in California, without a bus ride in between. Without a very long bus ride in between. That I think, like, forces you to drive through Bakersfield, which no one wants to do. That's, like... That's considered cruel and unusual. In Italy, trains just don't come? That happens here too. That happens here too. And then, like, but you already paid for the ticket, so it sucks to suck. Alright, good warm-up run. I think some of the issue with the, like, the trains in California specifically is geographic, because I don't know how you get over the Grapevine if you're, you know, coming from San Francisco to LA. What are cross-country trains like in America? They don't exist. I mean, from a practical sense, they don't exist. But they take, they have very specific routes and take an obscene amount of time. We're going vagabond mode. We've been doing a lot of that lately. So why not another one? It's not super, but well, if we don't discard, it's not super punishing on green deck. What just happened? Something like this. Might just die here. Too much greed. Okay. Bean? Probably not. Seems like a bad time for a world card. Put it here. Oh, this might win, actually. Whoopsie. Whoops. That's too much score. Okay, what's in the box? Let's look for another one. Sure, why not? Okay, surely the third one will be good. It was actually pretty good. You're pretty bad. It's funny after we just deleted the shortcut. Okay, that was a little closer than I... I guess with no arrowhead value. We can't do all of these rentals, so we have to sell the... I mean, that's bait here anyway, right? One hand type, we're probably playing pairs. Steel Man? Probably not. Make more kings. Let's see what's in here first. Let's do some more kings. Okay. I think this probably wins pretty much no matter what we do. Goodbye, banana. We do need to consider that in our scoring calculations now. Let's go here. Try and work towards that 4 of a kind. That ought to help. Nope. That was stupid. Imagine crying over a single tarot card lost. That would be embarrassing. Couldn't be me. Oh my god, did we go 4 for 4 there? Matador? Who's the boss? The window. It's awkward with the vagabond. See what's in the box first. Horrendous. Probably gotta take that and just get some strengths for it. Huge. Cool. There's one strength for us. Let's avoid 5 of a kind this time. Okay, we didn't go for 4 for 4 that time. That's pretty good. You know, we still have a pretty large deck for how much vagabond value we've been going for. Nice. That's my last queen. For now. No way we need the glass, right? Obelisk. Or like Sobelisk, am I right? Oh! I meant to sell this and buy the pack. Now I'm not getting any value. It's fine, we're still ramping the Grimbo. Maybe see if we can unlock the Flush 5. I guess we could also pay $1 and a molt for the discard here. That seemed worth. Oh my god, I'm rich. Get the voucher now. Here and here. Could probably still play a 4 of a kind, trade that for... Yeah, it's probably still worth. That's definitely still worth. 1521. So I can't quite buy that, right?
Well met.
No. 1524. So I need to buy that and various other things. Mick, thank you for the 3 months. Kind of nutty.
Well met.
Dancy, thank you for that gifted sub. Nope. Only one? Okay, cool. I use this when I'm able to sell the Crazy Joker. Let's make sure we unlock the Flush 5 since it's not going to get punished by the boss. Just my inability to score points there. That's twice I've been punished by the greed. That really felt like this. I mean, mathematically, that's far more likely to win than not, right? Because I should expect to get a money shot or a molt hit there. Like that's just again unlucky, just like it was the first time. Or even humans if we don't greed it. It wasn't even really greedy. Like they're like risking the glass there is just kind of throwing, isn't it? Luminary, thank you for the bits. Like the only reason we're even considering the possibility of throwing the glass is because of hindsight. Look, this is highly irresponsible and will probably kill us, but at least we'll be done with black deck. Fade out. Something, something, hindsight is 2020. Yeah, like, I can, just like I can admit that I made the right play and got punished, I can admit that I made the wrong play and got rewarded there. It's... I don't think I can greed the purple, though. Probably would have paid out. No reason not to buy this. Probably want to figure out scoring somewhere. Probably not here, though. My nemesis. I think we probably kill the hallucination now, though, so that we can try and have some amount of money. Probably start with the flush, and then play pairs as if we miss. Death in the shop? Yeah, what do I do with the death right now? Other than maybe the purple seal. Oh, that's nice. If we use it now, it gives us... $2 extra. If we wait, it gives us 3. But we also now have the capacity to maybe find it in off the purple. This is feeling a lot worse, but like we're playing on black deck, we need to take what we're offered. I can't take those two together. Don't think we're taking the hand size. Maybe if it were not the needle, we'd consider it. But like this cuts into our econ pretty hard. Ancient Jonkler with 2 levels in flush and a useless... I think we can maybe take it for a spin. We have too many spades. We're looking for hearts. It's a little bit sketch with 3 hands. To look for, like, a non-consistent suit. Surely we'll just find a grabber. We are kind of getting punished for not taking the hand size with us as well, but, like, that wasn't the build when we made that decision. This is also a bad idea, but, we may just eventually get out of the... Take this. We may get out of the ancient eventually. Looking for hearts in particular. Definitely not more spades. Diamonds. Cat? No cat. I have the voucher. Alright. Good luck, have fun. Bailed out. Jupiter. Thank you. Please tell me it's spades. Nope, that's the worst one.
Well met.
That guy who stinks, thank you for the 3 months. Okay, that'll allow me to clip some spades at least. My man. the worst possible spot for one to be upside down. Gives us a little bit more info. Okay, we hit. I didn't use the Hanged Man, though. Whoopsie. My lucky cards are broken. I mean, we found that out last run. We want hearts added to the deck. Take this. Skip everything else. The plant shouldn't be a problem. Let's just go ahead and get this used. Has Spaceman gone off once? Wow, we are weak. This is dangerous. Like, we don't win in one flush anymore. Lucky card's also not helping the matter. This might save me. This would be a good time to do something, Spaceman. Nope. Yeah, I think the steal saved. Unfortunately, that won't be possible into the boss blind. No, 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 no. It's got to be you. Might have to shift gears a little bit. Thank you, Egg, for your service, though. I think we can do this, maybe. We want hearts, right? Oh my god, he has not hit a single time. Brother. He's chilling? I know, that's the problem. I need him to wake up so that I don't die. Let's get greedy here. Worth. This is insane. I have a reasonably balanced deck. I'll take this, though. Diamonds. It's gonna hit here, isn't it? Nope. Can't even get a lucky card hit. Oh my god, it hit. Whew. One lucky card. Still 0 Space Joker hits. What even helps me here? Chico. I think we skip it. I don't think there's a single one that helps me. Jesus Christ. No spades. There's a spade. Okay. Sure that Spaceman is better than any of the legendary jokers. What legendary helps me? Spaceman gives me 1.5. Everything else gives me 0x right now, other than exactly AAA and Chico, I guess. But, like, I'm about to die immediately. I can't take a joker that ramps up. I just have been getting obscenely unlucky. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, we lose. Because I didn't get I got one lucky card hit. When did we get the Spaceman? That's like 3 hands per round for probably 4 ante. Judgment doesn't do anything. Yeah, it made me worse. Good job. Like, it's actually unreal how many times we missed on that Space Joker. About 15 non-hits? I think it's more than 15. Because we play 9 hands per ante. And we had him for like 3 antes. Like, that was just back-to-back 2 of the unluckiest events I've ever had in this game. Ankh is crashing out. You people are, like, insufferable. Let's find diamonds. We're very likely to hit the diamonds. Thank you. I wish it didn't cost that much. First stream I tune into and Unk is crashing out. How do you people function in the real world? I mean this sincerely. If this is what you think crashing out is, like, that's insane to me. Kind of a rough boss blind. Maybe I should have just spammed pairs. But We have a build. Rip it? Okay. We can get another egg. Kind of do need more point scoring, but what are you gonna do? Need that swashbuckler? I mean, we definitely need something. Oh god, it might be another Grimbo. Wait a minute. Genius. We're still weak, it turns out, but that'll change soon, surely. Once we get our temperance. I don't think we have the funds for that. Probably want to sell one of these if we can. Nope. Luminary, thank you for the bits. Played 15 hands with Space Joker and he leveled up none of them. I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was more than that, but that's still extremely unlucky. Thank you for checking. Probably shouldn't have even opened this because we already have a way to level up 2 pair. This is my favorite synergy, is Burnt Joker with... Oh! Burnt Joker with Grimbo is my favorite. It's such a good pairing. Unintended. Probably don't need Square Man if we're going to go the Burnt Joker route. It's still good. We probably just don't need it. Wouldn't have taken the Swash anyway. We'll take the Hermit. Let's look for maybe a Blue Seal. We could do that. We're already discarding anyway. We probably don't need multiple. Let's go one more roll here. Unlucky. I think we need more time to get the Square Man or the Grimbo going. Very nice. Wouldn't mind a smaller deck. Sub-Zero, thank you for the super chat. Got the 3s. Got the 10s. Just try and make pairs more likely to hit. Cool. Why not Tarot Joker? What Tarot Joker?
Well met.
Webby, thank you for the prime. Don't like this draw. That helps. We probably want to copy the gold cards. Reroll voucher is nice.
Well met.
We have a lot of open Joker slots. KY Jellyfish, thank you for the 9 votes. Just get lucky. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Let's maybe see what's in here first, and then we're probably going to Temperance. Yeah, still probably a Temperance angle. Let's cut these first. Use this. It does look nice as a negative at least, but isn't great value. Egg. I'll take it. Ooh, I really hate the fact that I took the Ecto, actually. I think that's just a bad play. Get some hand size back at some point. Repair build, it's kind of all good though. It's only bad because it relies on Burnt Joker. Go here. Make sure to actually use our tarot cards. Probably grab the duo. I shouldn't even really be bothering opening those right now when I just get so many levels from this and I have no telescope. Okay, and they just appear abruptly in the shop, I guess.
Well met.
I mean, I don't know. They're clearly not both kings, right? Liam, thank you for the 2 months. I could justify the Cartomancer. And then we eventually get out of Grimbo as well. We just get out of these two. These three. And just rely on the base molt here. It seems like a plan. Because with this combo, like, you eventually want to get out of the Grimbo anyway. So we can start discarding a little bit with that in mind. Should probably set up with a blackboard with that in mind too, though. Which the hand size might benefit us.
Well met.
Owls, thank you for the 7 months. Good luck with that. Let's take the money. If I discard that purple, I risk having to play the kings, and I'd rather have the money right now. Do I have lucky cards? Guess we're playing that game again. Let's see what's in here. Make a decision. Stuntman, probably not it, but it does sell for the most, and we're selling that. Even baseline, this gives us almost as much as the duo, and we don't really need that much score right now, hopefully. That's already... Holy, that's already better luck than the last run with the Lucky Cat. Lucky cards? I mean, that's a lucky card. We need to get the cat going. Let's try it. Not quite. Okay. I mean, it's practically at parity with the duo now. Let's roll first, see if we can get a constellation. Probably not. 38 malts. Guess that's better. But both are kind of less than necessary right now. Save this for a lucky card. Another go.
Well met.
No Mercury. Let's do this, though. Dancy, thank you for the gifted sub. Huge. It's already twice as many lucky cards I had in, like, a quarter of the attempts last run. That is 2 for 2. That is not 2 for 2, but it is much better than what I had been getting. Probably got to re-roll the boss. The 2 is 2 for 2? Okay.
Well met.
But I'm not 2 for 2 on my lucky cards. These kings are terrible, in fact. Smashley, thank you for the 9 months. Oh, Fortune Teller, finally a good Joker run? You're not going to want to know which Joker is next to go. Probably not for this, though. I think we just skip all of these. I guess we can put Wild here. We could grab this, but I don't think we need it.
Well met.
What's in here? Not anything we want. It's a little risky, but that's fine. Lagoshi, thank you for the 3 months. Holy. This is such a huge difference compared to what I'm used to. I mean, just feed the cat, right? $23 base malts. God, I can't wait to kill this fortune teller. Yep. We did it. Nope. Violent vessel, huh? I think it's possible we beat that. Yep. I have certain expectations now, and these kings are not meeting it with these lucky cards. Shouldn't have sold that yet, but I've already done it. Nope. Definitely not. We are looking for one more uncommon joker, but we would rather it be a good one. Huge. Okay, we probably don't need to reroll with that kind of score. Really, a constellation is like the main thing we're looking for. Maybe a hologram. Definitely not a DNA. Oh, missed a Mercury. You know what? Space Joker Redemption Arc. It starts now. Oh! That's already more times than I hit in like 3 antes last run. Unreal. Twice as good as the Burnt Joker.
Well met.
Jutland, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, right, I don't have that Burnt Joker anymore. Right now the cat's kind of starting to let me down. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. And the cat. The worst part is YouTube is never going to see that previous run. They're just going to see this one and be like, man, streamer is so lucky. I can't believe how lucky streamer is. I wish I were lucky like streamer. Jesus Christ. Card. Let's just do that. He can't miss? This is the best Space Joker I've ever had after the undoubted worst Space Joker I've ever had. Like, I literally just needed one hit last run, and I couldn't get that. Now I can't stop getting hits. Oops. That was dumb. Workers are paid to do better work is all I'm saying. Tell that to DoorDash and Amazon. Perfect. Labor law violation, George, are an outlier and should not be counted. True. Hey, streamer, Borderlands 4 comes out tomorrow. Any thoughts? Yeah, you came to the right guy. The man who has not played a Borderlands since Borderlands 2 is going to share some serious opinions that you want to hear about Borderlands. That's why people come to this channel, to learn all of the top Borderlands opinions. That is, in fact, what I am most known for. Thought this was a Hearthstone channel? How dare you recite the old words to me? No idle this run. Yeah, looks like an idle run to me. Maybe we should just go back to talking about Borderlands 2, actually. That's you know what? Nope, you're right. This is a Borderlands channel now after that. Oh, man. We're gonna get epic bacon quirked up to the gills. Have ourselves a nice Jack Black attack. I think we're dead, unfortunately. Maybe if I get a death or something. Borderlands movie watch party? Not even just watch party, just marathon. We're gonna watch nothing else. What can I even get here that would save me? Has anyone actually seen that movie? Actually, maybe don't admit that publicly if you have. Ooh. I'm sorry, that's like a... It's maybe a honeypot scenario. I forgot the Borderlands movie existed. I hope for their sake the actors did too. We have 2 Jack of Spades. It's almost close. I think we can just try and make some glass. If I had money, maybe we would have gotten there.
Well met.
Oh my god. Fishy, thank you for the 7 months. Alright, we need to find the steel before we throw the glass. Dan, thank you for the super chat. I don't think we're gonna get there. Unless... Nope. One more chance. Nope. Well... I was kind of hoping to be able to make some more glass. Or steel. But this is the best we can do right now. Yeah, it's not quite enough, is it? Oh, no, especially when I play that. Yeah, let's skip that one and just go straight to the fun deck. Do you ever ignore the spades and just go straight for the clubs here? Honestly, it bailed out. It didn't look like we hit the spades anyway. We also didn't one-shot it anyway, so it doesn't really matter which one we went for. Alright, suit me. Should have checked here first. Spades was the right decision, though. I've got a straight. Wraith? I think any of these 3 are fine. Let's just do that one. Okay. That's bad news. We have a lot of spades. Wait a minute. I have 1 extra queen. Insane draw. It would be nice to get one of those jokers I've been hearing so much about. Unlucky. Alright, try and hit the jacks or the queens. Jacks are a little bit more reliable. Queens seem to be getting drawn more frequently. Okay, we got to pivot to jacks now. And we're probably just gonna die here. Well, I have a gold card. Pay an extra $1 to try and find it. Problem, yeah, because if I don't find it, I'm kind of cooked with how... Okay, well now I just need a money shot. Oh! We're back in this. That looks nice. I mean, it doesn't play well with what we've got going on, but it looks nice.
Well met.
I eat carrot. Thank you for the prime. Thought that was going to be a little more. Discard for the gold. Since we need so little. Perfect, we hit. That's actually something. What's our boss blind? I'm assuming that probably doesn't proc the Matador, right? It's good to keep drawing that. Okay, actually start here. Trombador. More jacks. The good. More jacks. I think we kill this fella. Definitely skip those. Come back for the voucher. I mean, jacks are Fibonacci cards, right? Surely. The good. Yeah, this time it'll be something good, right? Good enough. My god. Who even needs these disgusting Fibonacci cards? It turns out me. Go away. That's nice. We wanted this anyway. Let's roll. Okay. Yep. Feels like we have a lot of money. Perishable? Yeah, it's fine. We don't really need it anyway. I mean, it's expensive, but we do need chips. Oh! We have 6s, right? 2 of them, at least. Alright. New mission unlocked. Just make a tiny deck. Do it again. 35 card deck already? 6 jacks? You love to see it. We're definitely taking that. Oh! We'll get a fresh banana. We're just speed running this. Luminary, thank you for the bits. Arsonist build? Something like that. Oh my god! Oh, I forgot. I'm so fixated on my tiny deck, I forgot to pay attention to that. Look over 10s. Kinda wanna make some more lucky fellas. Rip it. Where are my 6s? That's a 10. No 6s. Okay. We actually do need to find some point scoring, though. Not you. Nice. Six jacks. I could make 7 queens. Pants. Not very strong for me. Discarding 4s, egg. Alright, 1 hand type. I can't get 6 cents value here then. Let's play 3 of a kind. Twice. I should have bought the voucher first. I don't have a purple. Should probably take one. I really want to get out of playing full houses. Do I have 6s left? I have 1. Okay. Let's get greedy and make some more queens. Like, we'll open up some joker slots soon, so let's save our... Let's go here. We can make another 6. No need. But I need to pitch this anyway. Why would I need that? C-dubs foaming at the mouth? Yeah, but I already have mostly queens. I needed to buy the voucher again. We're on Ghost deck, right? We can take it, but we don't need to. I just don't like this voucher, so I always forget to, like, buy it. Well, that's why I didn't need it. Got another money hit. Okay. Both of these are gone. I would take either one of them back, so I'm just going to sell them now. We do probably want to fill out our slots here. Synergy, Pog Synergy. Another one. We have 0 2s. Okay, let's see what it is. Oh! It's maybe the second best case scenario. It's funny, but not very helpful. Lucky card's broke again. More queens. It's more important than more sixes right now. We kind of want to get out of the Sixth Sense. That's bad. That's, like, extremely bad. Gotta figure that one out. Maybe we can just get by with the levels and chip jokers. My god. At least the money's hitting. I don't think we can just get by with those. We probably need something. Probably not more purple. $25 chips, Pog. Put this here. We don't need it right now, though. All my six is gone. we dead without Luchador? Probably not. Very little of scoring is coming from my cards themselves right now. I'd prefer not to encounter the boss blind that it is right now, but... I think with the levels that we have in Four of a Kind, we can probably just play 2 and be fine. Obviously not getting value off of that now, but that's a future game plan. We have to kill you, I'm sorry. But yeah, this should put us in a pretty good spot. This is why we made the steal as well. Yeah, it turns out we're not dead.
Well met.
Oka, thank you for the 6 months. I think we can take a mime for the time being. I don't want the... Okay, just go Chariot to Temperance. Then we grab the hand size to make the mime make sense. It's almost time for you to go. Probably. I don't even know if there's a world where I can use that immolate again. Cat? Oh my god. My lucky cards are hitting so good, too. Really want to find a way out of... Nope. Out of this ice cream.
Well met.
It's my last jack. Leadfoot, thank you for the 7 months. I don't think we can do that. As much as I do want to. Okay, lucky cards. Start lucking. There we go. Okay. That takes care of the ice cream that value that we're getting. I wish I could have taken that rebate, but I was so desperate to get through the plant that I maybe overreacted to it. Okay. Say his name, and he appears. Okay, this is a kind of a nutty shop. Looking for 6s. We can just put this here for now. My god. go full luck mode. Let's stick with 4 of a kind for now. I know we get more lucky cards, but we'll move to flush 5 eventually. Okay, we got our hand back. It can allow me to farm a little bit more, maybe. Grimbo, hello again. What are these? You have one thing that I want to strengthen. Okay, I guess we're discarding this. I shouldn't have done that yet. Let's do this. Maybe try and farm up some lucky. God. Are we just not getting value off of that yet? Play this. That was worth. And we got a gold. That was obscenely money positive. $2.5. No. Yes. Got some pretty... Oops. Okay, I wanted that more anyway. Got some pretty stinky jokers still. Go here. Got the 4. My God. Alright, flush 5 is online. I have 3 queens that need to be hearted. Okay. 2 queens that need to be hearted. Prepping for idle? Usually, yeah. I mean, there's not much point in doing this much deck fixing if you're not going to be ready looking for an idle, right? Guess we can just do this. I don't think it's great. I would rather have a smaller deck so that I can finish the deck fixing that we need to do, but... Take this for a ride. We have 2 jokers, not even, that I care about long term. It's just kind of annoying. I want to know where my kings are. There we go. And my purple seals. Okay. Those are some good lucky cards. Why is it so small? You gotta stop meat watching. Keep your eyes on your own paper. My god. Yep. Don't need that anymore. Might get out of the Ecto. We have 3 open Joker slots. Polychrome? Ah, foiled again. Break. Nice. Break. Not nice. I didn't want that to happen. Why did I even roll it? One card left, so we might as well do something like this. Don't win? That was close. I don't have dice. Does somebody want to tell Local Thunk that there is no Oops All Sixes in my lineup? Let's just get more cat farming in. Okay. We need a strength anyway. That's really quite good. Sixes. Can't believe I didn't get all of those out of the deck. Schmedium. Okay, I think we're just taking a pause on that. Break it. Really looking for a strength here. That's insane. That continues to be insane. Okay. 725 on the cat. Cat's making up for my previous cat runs. We want to death a fresh copy so that we have more chances at Polychrome. And I would trade this for a strength without hesitation. Probably don't need you anymore. Thank you for your service, though. Could consider the Immolate. Our deck's getting a little bloated again. You don't think that's better than anything? I really want to keep this. We have 2 kings, 2 jacks, a 7 and a 4. I think we probably do want that to prep the idol. Break. This is actually pretty awkward. Huh. This is maybe the worst hand I could have drawn for, like, actually using my discards effectively. I guess we can just do maybe one of these. There's our... Oh my god, our strength is here. Tower on this. Can I get away with a pair?
Well met.
Gejnik, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, my lucky cards broke. There we go. Now we just have 1 king and 1 4, and well, that's 7. Okay, we've got a little bit of space in our score. Let's check in here. Nope. Nope. Money. I don't think we want that yet. We want to make that, we want to find a red seal for that Polychrome and then start copying it. Is the magician for it. Break. Thank you. Let's go here. Here. I should have checked the last card. It was the 4. I knew that was the 4. Oh! Too strong. Let's do this, farm up some more money. Do this, make it easier to find for when we get the red seal. We have a death in our fool right now, so let's keep that in mind. There's the red seal. Holy. Now we want the cryptid. We still have a death in our red seal, or in our fool. We also have a death in our death. Okay, without the red seal, it's fine. We can just make sure to get use out of this first, though. We play 2 pairs. Oh! Without the red seal, it's not fine. Medium could help us finish, like, building out the rest of our pieces here. Is that our first level in my god. That's quite bad that it's taken that long. More aura maxing. It also blocks for an... It's not a good play, but we'll do it. It gives us a dice as a possibility. Or a bloodstone, rather. Alright. Nope, that's the wrong button. Foiled again. Seems you're out of luck. Statements made moments before a death is generated. Actually, can't believe you took the eternal oops. Why wouldn't I? Usually chat is frothing at the mouth for me to take an oops when it makes no sense. It actually makes sense here. Yeah, I don't want to get scammed. We're about to win anyway. Why not sell photo? Well, I'd sell the cat before the photo because the cat's doing less than the photo. So I didn't sell the photo because it's my strong point-scoring joker right now. But I'm sure you're probably just baiting, so you got me. You're planning on selling the cat, why'd you take the eternal oops? Because like I said, we can get a bloodstone. Oops. But don't we sell bloodstone for idle? You're not going to believe this, but you can have 5, maybe even 6 or 7 jokers in one run. Also, just because I want a joker to appear doesn't mean it will appear. I would like for the idol to appear. But there's no guarantee that that'll happen before I die. There's no Polychrome red seal in here. Like, without Overstock, we just kind of have to take what we're given right now. Which is a series of very good jokers that, for some reason, Chad is complaining about. I think we can get out of this for now and farm like this for a bit because we have so much space in our score. That'll actually maybe allow me to farm a bit more as well.
Well met.
This in the back. Emilio, thank you for the super chat. Genuine question when having business card and sock and buskin, which one is better to copy? Love from Spain? It depends. You want to balance your copy effects as though business card is your scoring joker in the same situation you would like an idol. So the same principle applies there. So it depends on how many triggers you have, how many red seals you have. But in general, you want to balance your triggers and your like your card triggers and your business card effects to the best of your ability. This is money positive, so we just take it. This is maybe money positive. We just need one hit. I mean, it's still probably worth just to get the cat to times 20. If I want to take that, I need to reconsider how I'm farming. I don't know if I'm going to take it, though. Let's cut away the non-red seals, maybe. Could try for another Polychrome, but I think we have... We have 5. I think only 4 of them are red seals, though. That's also a possibility. Bruh, okay. Save the Polychrome. Don't play too many cards. Okay. Malade's just better hanged man. Sometimes, yeah. President Playdates, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're enjoying the content. Uh-oh. We can't farm because of the boss blind. We need to save the Polychrome cards for it. So we need to hold this until we can actually start cutting cards. I think it's glass time yet. Aura maxing. Some more. Really just need to find either Bloodstone or Idol here. Oh my god, 2 in a row? That's not supposed to happen. This is truly the most blurst run ever. After some of the most cursed runs ever. Now, if only we could find our scoring jokers. Not you. Could do this. Just to maybe consider. Oh. Yeah, probably have to. At some point, we're kind of running out of steam with our score. What am I looking at here? We have 5. I'm going to do Death first. So that we have 5 Polychrome that we can play now. Should have probably... That's fine. Then we start pumping glass. I had 1 extra Polychrome I wasn't aware of. Okay. Yeah, playing full Polychrome makes a big difference, it turns out. That would have been nice. Wait, maybe I should have hung on to that Ecto. I was pretty convinced we were going to see another one, but... What are you going to do? Is a death in here? Manifesting Glass Joker. Why would I... What? Okay. Need to be careful because I only have so many cards in the deck. Get this one. So this allows me to see every card. I mean, technically I could just do this. Would have been nice to have seen that purple, but what are you gonna do? $36. I think I have 1 spare piece for glass. That's nice. The jokers sure aren't joking, are they? Probably want to do that last, right?
Well met.
President Playdates, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Here.
Well met.
Dancy, thank you for that gifted sub to use 2013 Toyota Camry. Appreciate that. Oops, and glass cards, you hate to see it. I don't, but maybe you do. I don't know. Play these. All right. There's got to be a Joker in here somewhere, right? One that helps me. Nope. I think we can just take this. Oh. Oh. You're the last card? Okay. I mean, I guess we're just making a really fat cat because the Jokers are not cooperating. Since we got... Like, we had one good shop where we got the Brainstorm or like one ante where everything fell into place. Okay. Maybe this gives me Chad as another out now. Want to find Ecto as well. Block a rare. Seen that castle like a billion times at this point. Since we're looking for Chad, we can maybe do that. I mean, we can beat this. But even that's maybe a possibility if we wanted to. And just farm up some lucky cards after. It's pretty bad as an Eternal. Unfortunate. We tried.
Well met.
Tipple Nickel. Thank you for the 3 months. That sounded like a Dancy gifted sub. Are worse jokers to hold while we wait for a real one? Yeah, it only does something 1/4 of the time is the problem. Which, I would rather it do something a little bit more frequently than that. I don't think we need more glass at this stage. I don't know if we're going to be able to make a proper glass pivot. Because we still want to have non-glass cards to farm up this Lucky Cat, since it turns out that's where the majority of our scoring is coming from. Despite all the grief I was given for taking the Eternal Oops. $54.25. Okay, we probably don't farm into the hook, though. Okay. Maybe we can. Death is still good. We can make some polychrome glass. His greed? What greed? Greed is when make good plays. Oops, or Bloodstone and Idol. Kind of a dusk hater. Well, considering you were asking for a glass joker earlier, that checks out. Oh my god. Did we just get 3 consecutive lucky cards, or money shots off of that one card? Greed is when I draw 3 additional cards from my deck? That's a whole pot of it, jeez. We finally reached the mythical 69x cat. I think we might overshoot it again. I think we've had one in the hundreds, but that was on white stake. So this may be my highest gold stake cat. $113, yeah, somewhere around there. Wow, we went 0 for that first cat, or card, with an extra trigger on the dusk. There we go. It's already up to 60, though. That dusk is doing something. Alright, I probably won't be able to farm into the boss blind now. Have we seen the Heed? I want to leave myself open for Ecto. That's good. Been a while since we've seen one of those. we're just gonna send it here. Uh-oh. This is probably fine. Oh, no way. Oh, it's so unbelievably close. Well, at least the glass didn't break. All right. Maybe we get by with the glass and the dusk now. Whoa. Trading card. Thank you. I should have used this sooner in the round, I guess. So each glass card is what? 3x because they're polychrome. So copying a retrigger is 3 to the 5th. Just 243, so it is probably a dusk or sock copy when we play a our full glass hand at the end, which we probably don't need to. But the way this run is going, I just kind of want it to die. And I don't know what our top end is, and with the dusk, it's kind of sketchy. Oh, I'm not copying correctly now, though. Okay. Surely this will help me find the jokers that I need. Two more of these, right? I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one and this one. So I have 4 more of these. Ship it. That was too much glass. I think we can get by with 3. Yeah, we lost 4. That's fine. Three X is pretty meaningless at this juncture. He said moments before losing by like exactly 3. So what if we go 2 polychrome and 3 glass? $68.5? We're gonna overshoot it for sure. $69.25, unbelievable. Casual run? Yeah, they're all casual runs. That's the secret. I mean, this is just a gold stake run.
Well met.
Alright, pray for me, chat. I don't know if this is enough. The Kaiser, thank you for the sub. I think it's probably fine. Could we get away with 2 pieces of glass, though? Let's see. Yep. That's shattering at an alarming rate. Good thing we have Cryptid available to us. Rip it. Probably do have to reroll the boss. Ooh, do we actually have to do that now? I think we might. Because we have one more ante with the glass. And again, we have... With no overstock, we're never going to find, like, the jokers to fill out our roster anyway. Reroll. That's pretty bad, too. Extremely bad, in fact. Okay. You go here. How much score do we lose by selling cat? Almost all of it. Well, no. I mean, 2 E's. Oof. Net negative glass is incoming. I don't think I've ever seen glass break at this rate before. I think we can get by with 2 pieces here, right? I think I'm at like 80% glass breakage right now. Gives me more time to set up. Might skip for the voucher. Oh. Okay, well that does... No, that's actually fine. That's better than not finding it. For sure. That actually extends the run quite significantly. We go here. Then we don't need to play glass anymore, right? So that allows us to, like, build up the glass a little bit more. With idle, lucky is better than what glass was. Yeah, exactly. So we've got plenty of time now. It does make the DNA pretty unfortunate because, like, that was a desperation play when I was solely relying on glass for score. But we make the plays that we make with the information we have at the time, not what we hope will happen or what we know happens after the fact. So Cat is next to go, even at 82. We can take another Ecto, though. If we get a... Well, with the Dusk, we can't take additional Ectos. Yeah, so now we can stabilize with glass, but, like, cry if we see a good Joker before we see an Ecto. Although, again, we have an open Joker slot, so it's still just fine. It's 2 to the 1, 2, 3, 4th. That's not very good. That also seems less than ideal. Yeah, Invis is probably just off the table because we have these two are pretty bad hits. So it's mostly just like blueprint. We got the antimatter, right? So maybe I don't need that anymore. There's no reason to skip for a voucher. We just stack glass. I think Bloodstone, it's Bloodstone and Blueprint here that are the main things we're looking for. That's awkward. We might have too much glass. So drop off and score even worth considering a showman. I mean, again, this is 2 E's, right? Less than 2 E's. So we could. It's a matter of whether we can expect to recoup that score loss in time for it to matter, right? Which we do make a lot of money each round. But without Overstock, like, Jokers are a pretty sketchy game plan. Let's just make another one of these since we're already printing glass. I sell the sock and gamble on the brainstorm, but you're... Why would you ever sell a sock if you're taking an invisible? What? That's just good, like... you're making no progress there. Talking about Onk? That's still... Ah. Oh, there it is. Okay, how many cards up does this go? We get a another hand size voucher, we might be able to take 2 more Ectos. We don't get DNA value into the boss, though. Let's roll for Spectrals. I should have taken that Immolate just to hang on to it. Don't have space for that. But 3 rentals, the run is over? No, the run was over when I took the oops, remember? Isn't voucher skip kind of good for no overstock? It's fine. It cost me a couple $100 though. Is that worth? Or just the chance at an overstock? All right, let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4.5 with glass. So it's just always the idle copy. That makes our lives easy. I guess we could have put a copy on the sock just because we don't need the score right now, but it is nice to know our top end without the glass. Yeah, we're not running out of glass, are we? Good luck on this Bloodstone. There's one step needed before the Bloodstone. I need a neck. Block an uncommon. Get a better uncommon block. Wait, this might allow me to take another Ecto. With the DNA. I think I still want the hand size so as not to risk too much glass. So this hand minus 5, so we have a 7-card hand. Let's figure it out after we do this. So minus 5, we have a 9-card hand. Minus 3 for the next Ecto. That's a 6-card. That's not going to happen, is it? 6-card hand. All right, because we have used 2. We've used this one and this one. So the 6, yeah, we need a 7-card hand because we go, yeah, we need the hand size voucher. If we get the hand size voucher, we can take another negative or another Ecto. Or just a nat negative Troubadour. Yeah, that would make things a lot easier. So, unfortunately, this doesn't change the breakpoints that much unless we get the voucher. Planet Pimp, thank you for the 3 months. We also, like, you know, need to fill this Joker slot and then also, like, find a Joker to fill the theoretical new Joker slot on top of finding the voucher, so it's not super likely to matter or happen. Would Burglar help? No, Burglar would make things much worse for trying... The whole point is that we want fewer hands to get the Dusk online. I think I need a buffer against, especially when I lose the bean, like having too much glass. So let's do this right now. And we're E26 with this hand. Burglars are known for breaking glass? True. True. Here. God, I can't even see what's going on with these cards right now. Alright, just show me the Bloodstone. I think nearly everything has a red seal. You can just do that to block for Cryptid. Seltzer and Dusk don't play nice. I don't think that matters. Like, we don't really have to worry about the glass risk anymore. The DNA is already gratuitous. Maso, thank you for the prime. I mean, this is just, like, why it doesn't really make sense to take a DNA in these type of runs. It just... Now I have more glass than I know what to do with. But I was desperate at the time. Or, okay, we can play 2 of these. Troubadour would help, but I would want it to be nat negative in order for it to matter, right? That's why Troubadour would have been the perfect pickup. Juggler is like a pretty distant second place for setting up the potential third ecto. Because not only does Troubadour give more hand size, but it makes it easier to get to the Dusk hand without going below 5 cards. Okay. Do not think we're running out of glass here. Yep. I mean, I'm just going to throw full hands here, try and farm some money. I don't care about the glass breaking anymore. Cowabunga. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, Shoot the Moon would be great because we're playing queens. Let's just see what the whole glass shenanigans looks like. Gotta find your top end at some point, right? That was our least destructive round of glass. Oh, that'll maybe help the Ecto show up. Not the Bloodstone, though. Where's the... I mean, that's still better, decent score. Reikage, thank you for the 4 months. Start cleaning out the non-glass, maybe. E21. I really don't want this boss blind. I'm gonna have to re-roll it, and it could go horribly wrong. That's fine. Like, we don't even need glass for this blind yet. I mean, this puts more glass than I need to put at risk, but again, I've kind of lost the capacity to care. The only bummer is that because we can't find the lucky cards as easily, we don't get to farm up as much money per round. Boom, that'll help. More money. What's on hearts now, but who knows what it will be later. Where Bloodstone? It simply doesn't exist. Just wondering, why is it getting so many lucky cards but also getting glass? Well, the glass is necessary at a certain point to win. So if I don't get glass, I die. So I'm making more glass so as not to die. It's a lot of rental sounds. 4 of them. Here's the Troubadour, but not terribly helpful for us. Sigil, no, no. Banana, also not helpful. Nice. This is kind of an annoying boss. We're gonna lose a fair amount of glass here in the process of this. Okay, cool. That wasn't too bad. He said not realizing how bad the final hand is going to be. Well, at least we got the 20 bucks. Ow. We finally found Overstock. Good God, we've done it.
Well met.
I only have one discard. Anonymous. Thank you for that gifted sub to Seedless. It's on hearts again. It's the last thing we need is breaking more stuff. E26, so we do need quite a lot of glass here. Not quite full, but more than... So it would be 9 minus 3 is against 6. Yeah. Or one hand size, or one hand off of being able to do it. 5 glasses E32? Yeah. I'm just not even going to bother thinking anymore. With, like, the DNA makes everything pretty inconsequential. Also, I think that was before we got the photo, which doesn't help too much, but it does make a difference. I'll just throw one. Get a quick reminder for my tired brain. Oh, hey. That's a nice change of pace. Bloodstone? We've been looking. Oh, 23. Looks like we're going full glass here as well. Whoops. You can see what our true top end is now. Crunch. 33. Where oops. I have oops. Where Bloodstone? Bloodstone? Like, it's not even just that we haven't seen one in a while. We haven't seen one this entire run. That's 17 antes. Bloodstone found a whole new way to betray you. True. Like, I don't even think we've seen a perishable one, have we? $19 actually, antes actually, true. But I guess, I mean, again, for a lot of those, we didn't have Overstock, but we did have a lot of money over the course of this run. Cat is looking down from us at Joker Heaven and smiling. The run's still going. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Glad somebody gets it. Not Joker Heaven. He's just up on a farm, you know, down south. Oh, hey, seed money. 31. So this is probably our last ante without the Bloodstone. Jesus. You seen any invis? Probably. I don't think I can take an invis right now, though. Because I have 3 extremely bad hits. I mean, I might have to, but... Nice. Just in case of an emergency. But also have to get it within the next 2 shops. 3 shops, right? 1, 2, or after this one, after this one, after this one. I've got 3 shops at it. It's been hearts every time we've checked it. That's insane. We're maintaining glass cards with DNA. We're actually like net positive with glass cards because of DNA encrypted. Ancient Joker feels like it's glitched. Probably not. It's just a 1 in 4 repeatedly. We've seen a lot of very low probability things happen just on this stream today in both directions. So that's just the nature of variance and probability. Buffalax. Thank you for that gifted sub to Potatoes Are the Very Best. Oof. Yep, gonna need that Bloodstone.
Well met.
Dancy, thank you for that gifted sub to Half-Baked Potato. What's going on with the potato names? Wait, we actually kind of need the cryptid. Well, we don't need it. Yes, Ancient Joker selects suits that you don't have. It does not work the same way as Idol. Bros, infinite glass with DNA? I mean, I have infinite glass without DNA, too. Like, DNA helped bridge it to this point, but a lot of this is just the work of Cryptid, too, right?
Well met.
Ija, thank you for that gifted sub to Roffle Potato. You had to make that one up. And Anonymous, thank you for that gifted sub to Econ Gold Best Potato. I mean, it's a Twitch name, so I can't dispute that. Crunch. My god. That's a lot of cryptids.
Well met.
Buffalax, thank you for that gifted sub to Russet Potato. Alright. We have one more shop. Okay, we got the 23 in there at least. Alright, time to die. Remember you showed a seed where jokers appeared. Is it possible for Bloodstone to be super backlogged in this one or something? Nope. Once again, it is just variants. We haven't rolled that many times, we haven't seen that many shops, and we haven't had to overstock for that long. It's just... just the nature of randomness and pseudo-randomness. We don't need to speculate on, like, potential bugs or anything like that. That gets us 2 hands. Or 2 rounds, rather. So it probably gets us through the ante, at least. I have no more rare jokers I need. Like, that may even be better than a Bloodstone for right now. But I don't think we get next ante no matter what. Edia, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. When you sell photo for Invis? I think you know the answer to that, but we can pretend like you don't. I mean, it's not a risky play to sell invisible or photo for Invis. It's just a pointless play. There's no risk about it. We die if we do that. White stake this run could probably go way higher. I mean, that's true for most runs, but also endless scaling is the same on white stake and gold stake. So the stake has very little to do with things right now, other than we're stuck with this dice. But, like, the endless scaling is identical, so we'd probably... The way the shops have panned out, we'd probably be in a similar place. Other than maybe we could have taken the Showmans and the Invisibles. Yeah, this is our last ante. We'll just skip to the boss. I mean, it doesn't do anything for us at this point. Like, the Seltzer already did it. I don't even know if... Like, Seltzer is just better. And we die at the same point anyway. At least we did finally find it. You replace something else with Bloodstone. Well, my 2 jokers that I can sell are Brainstorm and Sock and Buskin. So no. And skip. Bloodstone gets us 1 additional ante. I mean, if Seltzer doesn't give us 1 additional ante, Bloodstone isn't, right? Because we're at the break-even point with our scoring right now. If anything, we're slightly skewed towards scoring because of the Polychrome. Right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Yeah, so like Seltzer is just better. Even if it's like temporary, but nothing gets us through next ante anyway, so it doesn't matter. Good run. Made it to ante 20 at least. Negative brainstorm incoming. Then chat would definitely know that I'm cheating, so that's probably not going to happen. Clutch trib right now. That, again, we are at our scoring cap. It's not going to change if we get a trib over the Seltzer. The run is over, chat. Please let it die in peace for once. So close to the, I mean, this would make it take us farther away from the Ecto. GG. Gets 2 flush 5 hands as a much score, huh? Well, first of all, the highest score requires us to have Dusk active, so that's already 1. Like, we can't double our score. But even if we could somehow double our score, it would take it from E39 to E39. So. So there's no way that we can get from E39 to E44 by doubling our score. Alright, GG. Good run. Unfortunate about the Bloodstone, but we were able to sneak out another ante even without it. It's been a while since we've been able to get both the Polychrome and the Red Seal on one of these runs. But we got there. Oh, didn't even smash them all. Alright, that's probably going to be the final run of the day. I will be back tomorrow. Likely just doing some casual runs. So, if you enjoyed this run, you'll be in for a doozy tomorrow. Appreciate you watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Who's streaming? Bean is streaming. I'm going to send you over to Bean, who is doing some multiplayer ranked grinding as usual. Thank you all for hanging out. If you're on YouTube, I don't know, go watch Roffle Heavy. Stare at your wall for another hour and a half before the video goes out, or just go watch Bean on YouTube. I don't care. I'm not the boss of you.